Today is April 10th, 2021, on Sunday. Um, there were a couple things on this date for in Philadelphia Flyers history. Um, Ed Snyder passed away on April 10th, 2016, which was 5 years ago today. Also, 11 years ago today, um, the Flyers have beaten the New York Rangers in a shootout when Brian Boucher made plenty of saves, and then the Flyers took and then the Flyers took made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, and then lost to the Chicago Blackhawks in Game 6, which was 11 years ago today. And Danny Briere was at the Flyers game earlier today for against the Buffalo Sabres. But and the sad part is the Flyers weren't couldn't the Flyers weren't even able to beat the stinking Sabres today. I mean, am I surprised? I mean, am I am I am I am I shocked? No, I'm not shocked at all. Believe it or not, it doesn't shock me at all. It may surprise me a little bit, but the first time the Flyers lost to the Sabres in 15 years. That's showing you that the players for the Flyers, they don't. I hate to say it to you, but they don't give a shit about the fans. They really don't. I hate to say it to you, but Claude Giroux doesn't give a shit about you. And you know something? I don't give a shit about Claude Giroux either. How about that? I've said this to you before, Claude, that you're a fraud. I think I think it's about goddamn time that you take the captaincy off your jersey. How you like that shit now, Giroux? Huh? You're a fraud. You don't give a shit about us Flyers fans. I mean, you were great 10 years ago when you were able to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. But you know something you know something, Giroux. Oh, you're a piece of shit as a captain. That's what you are. You're a fraud, Giroux. How you like those apples? I'm sick. I'm you know something, Giroux. I'm sick and fucking tired of you making one goddamn excuse after another. You're supposed to be a leader of this team, but you're not. You are the worst captain in Philadelphia history. If you watch my last two videos, that Claude is a fraud and Jake is fake, and I ask you, all you Flyers fans out there, are the Flyers a bunch of liars? But there were some good there were some good things yesterday for the Flyers. They were able to put the Bruins away 3-2. At least at least that's something, right? And then and then the thing that bothered me the most, when the Flyers played the New York Islanders, um, that Sam Morin, it was a clean hit with when Sam Morin took a check with Kazikis for the Islanders, and then he got a 5 minute major for, I think it was, I forget what it was, but he also got a 10 minute misconduct. So, and then the Islanders had a 5 minute power play, but it was a clean hit. But obvious, but typically the referees didn't see it that way. But it is what it is. What can you do? And then and then it's been over a week since I made my last video of the Flyers. But I've told you this a long time ago that the Flyers are Dunzo. The Flyers are Dunzo. I've said this to you a long time ago when the Flyers lost to uh, uh, the Bruins in Lake Tahoe. I knew it was already over when they lost 9-0 to the Rangers. They're not going to come back, and I've already counted the Flyers out a long time ago. If for those who there are very few guys out there not to give up. Well, I have one buddy of mine who's been a Flyers fan. I've been a Flyers fan longer than he has, but but I don't want to say his. I don't want to say. I'm not going to say his full last name, but Will. He says never give up, and he still thinks that there's a chance that they're going to make the playoffs. Well, no, they're not actually. Okay, I've already counted them out a long time ago. They've been done so since the beginning of March. And when they lost to the Capitals and the Penguins, they got no shot. You got the Washington Capitals on Tuesday night, and you got the Pittsburgh Penguins on Thursday night, and then the Washington Capitals again on Saturday. Flyers got no shot. I mean, you're getting towards crunch time here, and they have no shot. I'm sorry, but Flyers don't have a shot. I mean, and Brian Elliott did a great job yesterday against the Bruins, and then Carter Hart, he just fell flat on his ass. Not just him, but the players. I mean today. I mean, I didn't even watch a third period, but I had to help somebody else in need today, and I'm glad I didn't watch a third period because and I would have just turned the game off anyhow. But I know that Travis Konechny scored yesterday, and Shane Gostisbehere scored yesterday and today. And tomorrow is the trade deadline for the NHL, and I don't know who in the hell we're going to get. And at this point, I don't care. I don't care who goes. To be honest with you, but I've said this in the last video that everybody else is tradable. But I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade Couturier. I wouldn't trade Coots. I wouldn't trade Lots, which is Scott Lawton. I wouldn't trade. I would keep Farabee, Sanheim, Provorov, and Philip Myers. I would keep those guys. Okay, but I think but everybody's tradable. Everybody else is tradable for the Flyers. And you know what? Well, We'll see who we get. I've been saying this for the past couple of years. I've been saying this for the past 2 years that Sean Couturier should be the captain for the Flyers. I think he would be a better captain. And oh, and I would keep JVR too. JVR he's been doing pretty good. Okay, I would keep JVR, and I would make. Hopefully next year I would make. Hopefully Sean Couturier could be the captain for the Flyers. But look, I mean, I mean, it. I think it's been preposterous what the Flyers have been doing this year, and a lot to do. It's just same old. It's the same old story. And I think you know what, and the Flyers in my mind are Dunzo, and it's not going to be long now until the Flyers are mathematically until the Flyers are. What I'm trying to say to you is that it's not going to be long now until the Flyers are mathematically eliminated, which they could possibly be by Thursday or Saturday. I would say by Thursday or Saturday that the Flyers could possibly be mathematically eliminated from getting into the playoffs. There's no hope. There's just no hope. But I'm sorry, they, they just don't have it in them this year. Unless they come up with something tomorrow in the trade deadline, which I don't know who we're going to get, but we'll find out. But I'll try to break it down to you again after the NHL trade deadline, which will be tomorrow after 3 o'clock. But all right, well that's about do it for me. You take care, and let's go Phillies and Sixers, and hopefully they'll do better. But all right, now you take care, and take care everybody, and I'll see you all in my next video. All right, bye bye.